Hi everyone, this is Charmander, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to avoid getting scammed when buying or selling an account in the game Doomsday Last Survivor. So the first thing I'm going to cover right now is actually buying an account. So the first thing you want to know is if you're buying an account, make sure that under the account itself, that nothing else is tethered here other than the email. So maybe for the Google or IGG account. So that could be tethered to an email. This is assuming that the person that's selling you the account will give you that email. If they're not planning on giving you that email, then nothing here must be tethered to their account. And when I say tethered, I mean binded, because otherwise they can steal that account from you after you buy that account from them. Now, if it is the case where they will give you the email, then make sure that they give you the login information first before you send them the money. Afterwards, make sure that they also give you the email at the same time that you're sending them the money. So after you send them the money, they should be giving you the email login as soon as possible. As soon as you get that email, make sure that that email also is not tethered to another email account, because usually with emails, there's a way for you to do a backup where you can get that email back if you have a backup email that is used to restore that email. So make sure that that other email is not tethered to the email that they give you. So you want to switch that email that they give you. The backup email should be your email also. That way they can't steal that account by stealing back the email first and then stealing the account back. Ideally, you would do the transaction via Zoom or other video conference call. That way you can talk to them face to face during the whole process. If you are doing this via a middleman, I think it's a little bit safer as well, because when it comes to buying an account, again, you need to find a reputable middleman. I cannot recommend anyone that I personally know, but if you do find one that is someone that you can trust as a middleman, that also helps, because the middleman will essentially put the money that buyer into escrow, and then they will give that person your account, and then they will give you the money. So someone else is handling the handoff for both sides of the story. Now, if you are the person that's selling the account, again, make sure that you find a trustworthy buyer first. But if you're going through a middleman, they will be finding that buyer for you. So that kind of helps at the same time. Now, during the whole process, again, I do recommend that you do the transaction via video conference call. So you would have to use either Zoom or other video conferencing software. And after you give the person the login information for your account, don't give them the email yet. So let them look at the account and see if they like it, see if everything looks okay to them. And if everything looks okay, ask them to send you the money. Once the money has been sent to you, that's when you give them the email that is binded to the account. And at that point, they can take that email and also change the backup email as well. That way you are both protected. But make sure that you do not give them the email until the money has been sent. So that is the most important thing. The one thing to avoid when it comes to getting scammed though, when you're selling an account, is sometimes the middleman will ask you for all your information, including the email. So you are definitely taking a risk by doing that. It's a little bit sketchy because they can steal your account and there's no way for you to get your account back. So you have to be very careful when the middleman is the one that is asking for your email itself that is binded to their account, because maybe the person that will end up stealing your account is the middleman themselves. So it is very difficult to sell an account. A lot of people will actually be happy to sell the account for a much cheaper price as long as they find a trusted buyer. So when I say trusted buyer, usually what they would do is they would sell it to someone in their own alliance or a friend in the alliance or a friend of a friend. That way you're selling it to someone that is more trustworthy. The only downside here is that you have to probably accept a lower price if you were to do it this way. But honestly, if you're trying to exit the game, it's better to take the lower price and have a clean exit than trying to be greedy, getting more for your account only to end up getting scammed. So do keep that in mind when you're planning on selling your account. Anyways, that's about it for this quick video on how to avoid getting scammed when buying or selling an account in the game Doomsday Last Survivor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.